Welcome everyone to day 50. 50 days since we began building the flight booking engine. We've covered so many concepts, the backend, the front end, DevOps. We've talked about things concerning Linux. We've talked about AWS. We've talked about Terraform. We talked about Redis and caching, Docker, so many concepts, okay? Covered. Object-oriented programming, so many things covered if you look very, very closely at it. So in the previous video, that was day 49, I was working on a feature to upload tickets for a user's booking to Cloudinary. And this upload was going to be done by the admin, okay? And the endpoint was ready, but it failed, okay? You remember that error that I got. And something interesting happened. If I can show you the code base, where is it? VS Code. So what I did is this, okay? Out of curiosity, I looked at the code, okay, carefully, thinking maybe there's something wrong, okay? And I thought maybe that 307 was happening because I looked at the code and there's a 307 happening. I don't know if I can pick it again from the logs, okay? It was happening. And so I removed the forward slash from Postman, okay? From here in the URL, okay? And then I rerun everything, okay? And everything worked, okay? Then again, what I did, I removed the forward slash. I was like, no, what is happening? This cannot be because of a redirection, okay? Because I know that when a redirection happens, okay? When a redirection happens, number one is that the multi-part form data is lost, okay? That would mean this file, okay? This file is lost. But it was actually working, which means the error which was happening, okay, happened because of probably something I did and I had not rerun the project. Okay, so the restart fixed it. I think it was code. It was something like a catch, probably in Docker. Okay, but when I restarted the application, I was able to have success. And this is a very big challenge that you'll always face sometimes, that you'll be not able to reproduce errors. So I try to think carefully to reproduce the error, but I've failed to reproduce it, okay? But good news is that the logic makes sense and the upload is working. So I just want to prove that, okay? Maybe before proving that, I can simply maybe tell you about today's plan. And I'm sure by now you should have guessed what the plan today is. So I'll delete all this. So the first thing actually is done, okay? The first step was to explain to you the fix, okay? How the issue we faced in the previous video has been fixed. And those of you who watched the previous stream, okay, I am sure you see that the code is actually the same. It's actually the same, okay? But a redirection was actually discovered. A redirection was happening and causing the multi-part form data to be lost, okay? So whenever this line would be hit, okay, there would be no file. But so the first thing was to explain to you the fix, which has been explained, okay? Okay, I've explained the fix. Okay. Now what we need to do is to implement the front end. Okay. The front end integration. Okay. We need to integrate the front end. And like, in my mind, I have no design. Okay. I don't have anybody who has designed this for me. Integrate front end, which essentially means integrating the Next.js application with the FastAPI application. Okay. And like, I don't have a design. So we shall brainstorm some ideas of what to do and then go ahead. But I need to prove this to you that it actually works. So I want to pull up the terminal a little bit like so. Clear, what am I doing? Clear my screen, okay. Run docker compose up. That should be good. Then I was using this for running the the create admin command, but I need this. For some reason, I love this admin command. Okay, this the CLI tool we built. I love it so much. Just having something that is already in Django, okay, is so cool. Okay, being able to run Python manage.py create admin. Someone coming from Django will think this is actually Django. Because I was saying Python manage.py, I'll be like, oh, is this a Django application? Okay, and it's not. When they look at the code, like, this is not Django. Okay, pretty interesting. But that's one of the things I love about Django. Let me tell you something. By doing more of FastAPI, I'm starting to appreciate Django a lot. Okay, people talk about Django having so many things, steep learning curve, but once you learn it, okay, that is it. You not have to repeat certain things again and again and again. And in FastAPI, you have to build the things from scratch. Okay, which we have just done, which we did with this tool. So let me run the front end npm run dev. Okay, yeah, just to show that everything is okay. That because I want to show that actually the ticket has been uploaded for a particular user. Okay, so if I go back, where I'm looking for postman here. Okay, so you see that I had put an image. Okay, and I tested it earlier on. It worked. Okay, so don't forget the key has to be file. Okay, don't forget this. If you go to the code, you said you're expecting file. Okay, and this type. Okay, also another mistake. It shouldn't be text. It should be type of file. Okay, so let me select the file. Screenshot. Not that. My friends would kill me for doing that. I need a random image. Okay. Maybe if I go to YouTube, okay, I can pick one of the thumbnails from the channel. Just download it and use it. So let me see. Save image and save this image here. Okay. There it is. Where is it? It's in download. I want me to just put it on the desktop for ease of access. Download it. Okay. So there we are. Now, if I go back to Postman, okay, new file, go to the desktop, pick this one, okay, hit, okay, then we say send. So we get an error saying 401 unauthorized, okay. So if you go to authorization, okay, you see that we're expecting an access token. So this access token has expired, so we need to fix it, okay. Maybe here we can tell the person that maybe access token has expired, but maybe there's no need for that, okay. I'll just leave it to be as simple as it is, like this. Sometimes when you tell people that access token has expired, maybe they might have a way of attacking your application in that line. Okay. So I'll just keep it, whether the access token has been expired, whether it is maybe invalid. Okay. I'll just give you one message saying could not validate credentials. Or if maybe, for example, your what is it called, your password, maybe an email is wrong. Okay, I also just give you something like that. So let us go to login. Okay, login again, we have this admin. Remember, we created our admin using the CLI tool. Again, if you've not watched that video when I'm creating that CLI tool, please do not miss out. Go and watch that video. So click send. We have access token. I'll set a variable access token, and then like you can see, we have the same information. Okay, the user ID, groups. Okay, this is nice. Now when I go back to upload, I can now hit send, and there we are. See, it says ticket uploaded successfully. So if I copy this, okay, if I copy this URL and go to the browser, okay, go to the browser and paste. But if you're enjoying this series, share with your network and subscribe. Okay, we're almost close to 600, only 4 subscribers away from 600, hitting another milestone. Okay, so yeah, if you're learning and you're loving this, subscribe to the channel and share the playlist with people in your network. So I'll paste this, okay? And you should be able to see the image. You see, there it is. So this is the thumbnail for the previous tutorial. So I'm using it like a ticket, okay? Because the admin, after the client has paid us, we shall go to an IATA company, issue the ticket for them, okay? The IATA company will send us the ticket and then upload it. Later, when the company becomes IATA, we shall be able to process our tickets by ourselves, okay? And it's going to be a way whereby with Cloudinary, you can modify an image so that it has what they call, can I say, watermark, okay, whereby we can use that feature to transform the image to have like the company logo, company maybe watermark and things like that. And to show it was successful, if I go here to Cloudinary, okay, and I click refresh. So you see these are things which we uploaded some time back. It says e-commerce app images. Looks like I was building an e-commerce app long time ago. Okay. Onto the date. Doesn't seem to show the date I uploaded this. If I say, let us look at nothing like info. Okay. Anyway, let us refresh this. Okay. I want you to see that image. So you see, here it is. Okay. The image has been uploaded successfully. I was looking for something like maybe information concerning the image. Okay, you see, this one says created March 26, 2021. Then this one will show today, created today, December 8th, 2025. Yeah, so looks like I've been an old boy with Cloudinary. So what I need to do, some of the things I don't need these images. I'm surprised they've been here for this time, meaning actually Cloudinary is a trusted tool, okay? I'm surprised these images are still here. So let me remove all these, just some of them, okay? Because there are too many. I wouldn't be able to delete all of them right now. But I've also noticed something, okay? I need to wait, I'm not going to delete me. Keep my nice face. So the delete, okay? I'll keep deleting some at a time. But you see the point? We have successfully uploaded to Cloudinary, okay? Now, remember, this in our code, okay? The function responsible for doing this. After this operation uploads, okay? When we upload successfully, okay? We get the upload result, pick the secure URL, okay? And update the booking ticket URL. If you go to update booking ticket URL, you see what it does? It says booking.ticket URL equals to ticket URL. So now I'm going to log in, okay, like a normal user, okay? And we need to find out that this booking was their ticket is now available, okay? We need to prove that. And that will be possible by logging in, okay? So localhost 3000. Remember, if you see Postman, okay? In Postman, we sent the booking ID. This is the booking ID, okay? Say upload this ticket for this booking ID. And that's what happened. So maybe I can zoom out a little bit. I don't know if you're still authenticated as this user. If I go to my bookings, okay, let's now log in. Login keeps failing. What's up? Let's log in. Okay, there. Nice. Now, do you see? This is nice. So instead of processing ticket, now we get a message saying download ticket. And when I hover over it, look at the bottom left. This is the bottom left. Bottom left, left, right, yeah. It's pointing a URL on Cloudinary, okay? This is nice. So now, no more processing ticket, but download your ticket, okay? So If I now click on this ticket to be downloaded, you see it now appears in a separate tab. Okay, but this is nice. I don't know, are we using, let me inspect this page. I want to see. I want to see the element. Okay, it opens it in a new tab because when you see target equals to underscore blank. Okay, but what we need to do is to make it actually what? A downloadable button. Okay, so also when you go to ticket details, we need to see the download button there. Okay, so click view details. You see, it now says download ticket. No more, uh, no more, what is it called? No more, what's the word called? What's the right word? No more processing ticket. Okay. So I click, it comes in a new tab. Okay. So all this needs to be fixed. But before that, we need the admin. Okay. To be able to upload a ticket. Okay. So maybe before that, we need to fix a few things. Okay. Need to fix a few things. For now, I'm going to leave the backend. Okay. We see we have some good success. Now we need to integrate this endpoint. Okay. So I'll close this, close this, close this. Okay. Close this, close this, close that, close that. Now time for the front end. Okay. On the front end, I'm going to, like I've told you, two things. Okay. Number one, this button should actually download, not open a new tab. Okay. That's the first thing we need to do. Next up, we need that when you click on this button, download your ticket, it should also download, not take you to a new tab. Another thing is, but that's the first thing we need to do. Enabling the download buttons. Next thing, I'm going to log out, then go to the admin. Let me pick this admin from here. This sometimes feel like you know so many passwords and you can't just memorize them. So I want to sign in with this admin. Come on, paste the password. Okay, so you see we've been brought to this page. Okay, so the admin's personal booking, but of course, if an admin doesn't have what? Their bookings. So what I'll do is we shall navigate. In fact, for the admin, when they log in, I think we shall also fix it so that they are navigated to their dashboard. Okay, so I'll say /admin manually for now, no problem. So this is the admin. Okay, so if I maybe zoom out a little bit, okay, you can see that here, okay, for the admin, we see we have a view ticket. Okay, we have a view ticket button. Okay, if I click view ticket, you see it brings us to a different page to view the person's ticket. Okay, so this person has a ticket, but now what we want is to enable uploads for a ticket in case a person doesn't have a ticket. Okay, so if I click view details, not yet implemented, but view ticket happily implemented. Isn't that very nice? So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove the ticket. Okay, to remove the ticket, first of all, I can simply come to the backend, okay? And just play around with logic. It's all about code. So it's saying booking.ticket URL equals to ticket URL. Here I'll simply say booking.ticket URL equals to none. Save. I don't know if my Docker has picked that up. I still need to find a way. I need to find a way of fixing my volumes, okay? Every time I think I've fixed it, it's not yet fixed, okay? And I forget and get wrapped up in other activities. All right, so let's go to Postman. Hit send. Okay, so it is okay. No, not here. Upload ticket is what I want. Okay, so let it upload. So it is successful, but this is now none. Okay, so if I go back to here and refresh, okay, and I move, you see, this person has no ticket. You see, it is not showing view ticket. The view ticket is not there anymore. Okay, so we need now the upload button. Okay, also if I log out and log in as a regular user, okay, let me try to put the correct password. Okay, So what is the correct password? Okay, go to my bookings. Are you seeing the message? It says processing ticket. Okay, there is no ticket for this person. If I go to view details, you see simple actions says ticket is being processed. Be patient, maximum 24 hours. Okay, of course, right now we have defined that, but here it shows processing ticket. So I will log out. Okay, I will log out. So, and then come here, paste our admin credentials. Copy this admin email, paste. I hope now you see how it's working. Paste here. So now we need to work on uploading the tickets. Okay. Now, like I told you, I don't have a designer for this project. Okay. It is me who is solely working on it. Okay. So I need to brainstorm, and I actually appreciate that AI exists. Otherwise, I would be struggling with design. Okay. Struggling with design. That's one of the things that made me not to like front end. Struggling with design. Okay. Design really disturbs me. So I want to brainstorm ideas. Okay. So open this terminal. I want now to brainstorm. Copy this front end. Okay. That's the context. Okay. So what ideas? Okay. Let me use GPT-5 for brainstorming. I want to use it, change the plan mode. How can an upload user interface, okay, be added, okay, to the admin dashboard to upload a ticket for a particular booking? So we have our endpoint. We now need to integrate it. Okay. I want to brainstorm with AI to see what ideas, okay, because I don't have the user interface in my mind. Okay. Maybe it can give me something better. Okay. So let us brainstorm to get something. If you have an idea, please let me know in the comment section. Okay. And of course, like if you're enjoying this, please like the video. Okay. If this has been very useful to you, if this series has been very useful to you, like this video, and yeah, let's subscribe and let's grow this channel. Share this with people in your community. Okay. And let's grow. So says I'll quickly scan the front-end admin area and backend booking tickets APIs to draft a precise plan. Okay. So let us see if it can create a precise plan, like it says. Because all I want is an idea of how, because you see, one thing I can do, if it were up to me, okay, I would of course put here a button, okay. See, under actions, okay, below maybe view details, here I'll put maybe a button saying upload ticket, okay. Maybe something like upload ticket, change ticket, okay. But I want to see if AI can suggest something better than that, okay. Maybe if you hover, that's when maybe upload ticket happens. I don't know. Okay, those are the things I think about. Okay, and when you click, maybe a model opens up. But let us see what the AI suggests. Okay, GPT-5 is quite slow. Do you realize that? Okay, I don't know if it's only me, but I find it a little slower. I don't know whether it's because the code base has grown larger, but it's quite slow. Let's see. Again, guys, if you're enjoying this series, okay, actually about over 80% of you, okay, do not watch but are not subscribed. Okay, I've seen people, over 80% of people who watch this channel but are not subscribed. Okay, subscribing, I've learned something, that subscribing is a way, like, is a silent motivator. If any of you knows the channel, I mean, if any of you has a YouTube channel, you'll learn that. Okay, as well as you love doing something, that subscription is like a little motivator. Okay, so if you're watching this right now and you're not subscribed, subscribe. Or if you're watching this later after the stream, subscribe. You're just about 3 subscribers away from hitting the target of 600. So look at this. Okay, let us look at the plan that AI has suggested. Okay, plan admin ticket upload UI. Again, why am I using this? Because I don't have a design. Okay, for those of you who have done maybe front-end development, you know that what I should be doing is maybe looking at a design made by a graphics designer. Okay, something maybe a designer has done, not a graphics designer, but just a designer. Okay, a UI designer has done a design in maybe a tool like Figma, okay, and then or Canva, and then I have to look at it, then implement the UI. Look at it, code it, implement, look at the UI, but I don't have that time, okay, and I don't like it. I don't want to design it, okay. Neither do I have the time to design it, and I don't enjoy designing it, okay. Later, when this project hits the market, okay, and becomes profitable enough, then it's possible to expand the team, okay, to hire a designer to do the designs, then hire a front-end developer to implement those designs. Why not? I would be very happy to do that. So let us look at the plan. It says add a simple upload flow on the admin booking detail page that posts a file to the existing backend ticket upload endpoint. Fixes the ticket URL persistent bug, updates the says step 1, fix crude bug in bookings, update booking ticket URL to assign booking.ticket equals ticket URL. Oh, yeah. Guys, I forgot that. Are you seeing this? Booking.ticket URL equals to none. I changed this and I'd forgotten to change it. This was going to be forever. Yeah. This is like a good pair programmer. Oh my God. Crazy. I was going to suffer later, debugging and wondering what is going wrong. This thing was working 2 minutes ago. What did I do wrong? Yeah. I'm glad it caught it. That's nice. Yeah. My $10 are working. Confirm or adjust backend upload to accept PDF images in tickets URL using Cloudinary. Prefer resource type equals to auto if PDFs are expected. Oh yeah, but this makes sense. This makes sense. So I need to come here. I like this brainstorming to the tickets path operation. Here resource type. Okay, I'll just say auto. Okay, shall prove that soon. But also, anyway, because it's also important to restrict. Okay, but let me leave it at that. After that, they're saying add or verify booking detail page at this, okay, with admin guard and booking fetch. What are you talking about? Front end, app, admin, bookings. Oh yeah, we need the booking slash ID so that when you come here, okay, to click on view details, okay, you see the booking details on this page. But when you're saying 404, not found, which is okay, no problem. Okay, I see that flash, that quick flash on the login screen and back here. That's a bug. That's a UI bug that I'll need to fix. So yeah, so it says we need a page, a detail, okay, detail page for the ticket. If you mean to view the details, okay. Then they say implement a file upload form to post, okay, with multi-platform data, bearer token from the user auth. Yeah, this is okay, okay. Say this is of course expected, okay. Then they say on success, refresh booking data and render the ticket URL, okay. Download or view link and status using ticket processing status if helpful, okay. Saying create a reusable booking type in this and reuse in admin pages, okay. So further considerations, file types, allow PDFs or images. Option A, images only. Option B, PDFs plus images. This would have gone through 4, okay? Allow both a PDF and an image. UX inline upload versus model. Option A, inline form. Option B, model for consistency. Okay, so you can use a model or an inline. Say source presence. If this, okay, isn't present, confirm creation is needed. Okay, that's good. Now I want to brainstorm. Okay, what if, okay, I like this idea. I don't know what you guys think. If you have a different idea, please let me know. Let me know. Okay, let me know. I was thinking of adding it here. Okay, maybe it would be something extra. All right, so I'll now do this. Okay, so this is what I'll do. Okay, I'll now confirm. Okay, so I don't know what you guys say, but I like the plan. Okay, ideally me I would put it on this same page. Okay, but let us leave it. This gives me a chance to implement a booking details page. Okay, booking details page. So let us say I'll now fix, of course, the bug. Okay, I fix the bugs. Okay, so one, I'll say the crude bug has been fixed. Okay, two, okay, create. I want this to be created. Okay, create. Okay, what else? Actually, let me do this. Okay, let me do this. Okay, since the plan is perfect. Okay, let me do this. I want to switch to 4.5. Okay, and click start implementation. If anything goes wrong, I am here to undo. Okay, here to undo. But so far so good. I want to try out something. Okay, this auto. What happens when you say auto? Hit upload. Not this. Not this one here. Upload. And I want to show you something, by the way. If you go to Cloudinary, okay, where's Cloudinary? Here it is. Okay, and I refresh. There are little things that I need to keep note of. Okay, are you seeing this? We have 3 images. Okay, but look at the containing folder. They are not in any folder. That's not good. Okay, we need to specify the folder on the backend. On the backend, let me minimize this first of all. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? We need to be able to update that. Okay, even this, there's a better way of doing this. Sometimes I now understand why people work in teams. Okay, software has to be built in teams. I kind of feel like if I was only working on the back end, there's certain things I would be dedicating my mind to doing. Okay, not rushing, saying, okay, this is a small issue, let me just first leave it on the back end, go to the front end, do this. Where is it? Okay, upload file. File resource type. Okay, and it's something we need to do. Okay, to specify the actual directory. Let's see what this bad boy is doing. Okay, say creating a booking type in front end. Okay, I want to close this, close this, close this. Okay, maybe just close the entire backend. So in the front end, I see in this we have bookings. Okay, admin. Okay, bookings, then a particular booking. Okay, this is how you do it in Next.js. Okay, so the page will be like this. Will be admin. Okay, admin referring to this directory. Then the next path will be the next path or route will be slash bookings. Okay, so it will be forward slash bookings. Okay, then finally what you're seeing in square brackets. Okay, that is the dynamic. Okay, it's dynamic booking ID. Then forward slash. Okay, a booking ID. Okay. And that is what is supposed to happen when you click on view details. You understand? So if I come here and I click view details, okay, you see for now nothing is happening. Okay, but let's wait. It's still building. But if I come to it right now, it's this page. Okay, I see this has got the base URL. Okay, this is use client, React, use state, use effect from React, use params, use router, use auth, booking, ticket upload, response. Okay. So it's just a function here. Okay. Says export default function, booking detail page, params, token, authenticated is admin from use auth, booking ID, params, booking ID as string. I want to ask you guys, how do you guys use AI? Do you vibe code it? Like AI generates things and you don't review the code? I'm curious now, how do you do it? Okay. How do you do it? So you have const booking, set booking, use state, booking or null. So we can either have a booking or null. Okay. Then they're saying set is loading. This is for the loading state. This is for the error. This is for the selected file. And look at the type. It says file. Then we have state for the upload success and the upload error. I feel like set error. Okay, these two can be the same thing. So it begins by fetching booking details. Okay, but this is actually wrong. Okay, this is actually wrong. Do you know why? And look at this. Does not create an MD file. This is fake. I don't need those MD files. Okay, but before I go on ranting, this is rubbish. Sometimes AI doesn't follow rules, by the way. I want to go to routers, admin.py. I think this says get all bookings. Okay, this is getting all bookings, not a specific booking. Okay, so it failed there. That is why it is important to review. Okay, this is for getting all bookings, not a particular booking. You want a particular booking. Do you see this endpoint? Admin/bookings. So I was expecting it to actually identify that, okay, in the router for the admin, we only have start for getting statistics and for getting all bookings. There's nothing for getting a specific booking, but we don't have that, okay? This is something we shall need to fix. That's why they say you have to review your code and guide the AI on what to do. Sometimes I think when the code base becomes big, it fails. All right, let's see, handle file change, if file, okay? Validate file type, okay? So it is only looking at application PDF, image, JPEG, JPG, and PNG, okay? So if it does not include, if the file type, okay, this file which has been uploaded, okay, is not one of these, okay, this is what this if statement is saying, okay. We set an upload error and we set the selected file to none, then return, okay. Next, okay, it's generating now the picking the file, validating the file size, okay, to 10 MB, but I feel like 10 MB is a lot, okay, 10 MB is a lot. I want to say validate maximum. What do you think it should be? Is 2 MB fair for a ticket? I'll put your time was 2. Okay. 2 MB. Okay. 2 MB to be fair. 2 MB. Me will leave it at 2 MB. In case there's need to change and client and if people will be testing, say, oh, we need more, I'll change it. Okay. For now, I'll keep it at 2 MB. That's why it's good to do a code review always. Okay, selected. So after that, we can now set the selected file. Upload error is null. Upload success is still false. Okay. This is the handle file change. Then handle file upload. Okay. So if there is no selected file or no token, simply return. Okay, nothing should happen. Otherwise, set uploading to true, set upload error to null. Okay, because there's no error, we're just starting to upload. Set upload success to false. You're just starting to upload, so there's no success yet. Then, because there could be an error, there's a try and catch. Okay, which is good. Now we start. We have an instance of form data. Okay, then you say form data.append file selected file. Okay, then we have now await fetch the base URL tickets slash upload booking ID. Okay, this is referring to this endpoint here, this path operation here. Okay, upload booking ID. Where is this other part coming from? This part of tickets tickets. Okay, that's because we have a router here. We go to the backend. We have a router. Okay, we have the tickets router. I see with this prefix saying tickets. Okay, yeah. So that's if that is pretty new to you. Then in this function await, okay, not await but fetch, okay, we have a configuration. Okay, today I want to take time to explain the integration, because I've discovered many times I assume people know things, but when they don't know. Okay, and of course, if I make a mistake, don't hesitate to teach me. So the method is post, of course, in the headers, because we need authentication. Okay, we pass the authorization token. So it's a bearer space, then the token. Then we pass the form data, having our file. Okay. Then if the response is okay, you know what happens? If the response is not okay, we pick out the error data, okay, and throw a new error in case things happen. Okay. So if there's an error.detail, we display it. If there's nothing, we simply say upload failed. Then the result, we put it on the call a ticket upload result. Say await response.json ticket upload result. Okay. Let us go to this ticket upload result and see what it has. Okay. See ticket upload result. Okay. It is simply a TypeScript interface. Okay. Export interface, ticket upload result. I mean, not result, but response. Okay. Of course, response and result are words you can use interchangeably. Okay. But we see that this ticket upload response has a message. Number one, it has a ticket URL. It has a booking ID and it has a public ID, which is simply what the backend actually gives us. We just want something to match. Okay. Then it says update booking with the ticket URL. Says set booking. Okay, with the ticket URL. This is for updating the state. Okay. So upload success is true. Selected file is now null. Then they reset the file input. Okay. So document.ticket element by ID ticket file as HTML input. If file input, file.input equals to that, to an empty string. Okay. Then if there's an error, they set the upload error. Okay. And then finally, whether things are go good or bad, we set uploading to false. Okay, I'm okay with that. So in case we are loading anything, we show this message, loading booking details. If error or not booking, okay, there's also this message here, says back to dashboard. I'm not interested in that. Then we have, of course, this, okay, for picking the PNR, but we shall look at that soon. Header, booking info card, okay, simply printing the information, okay, of the booking ticket status. Okay, I don't have to go through email, I mean HTML. Okay, but you see upload ticket. Okay, we have I want to show you upload success, upload error. Where's the form here? Here's the form. Okay, so you see input type is input type is equals to file. Okay, and the ID equals to ticket file. That's why up there you had that statement saying document.get element by ID ticket file, because of this. And it accepts PDF, JPG, JPEG, PNG. Okay, on change, handle file change. Okay, when we're uploading, it should be disabled. Simple as that. Okay, so Let me see. Okay. So let me keep this. I want to fix something. Okay. I want to fix something here. Okay. Like, this is wrong. Okay. Say fetches all bookings for an admin, not a not an not a booking detail. Okay. Create the endpoint. In fact, that is why actually earlier on I didn't want to have that booking detail page. Okay. Whereby instead of having that booking detail page, we should require an endpoint for showing the booking details. Simply have a button here. Okay. To upload the ticket directly. Okay. But let me go ahead. Okay. Put an endpoint to view a single. Okay, let me first do this. I want to see if this thing has become more intelligent. I won't tell you what to do. Let me see. Because if this is for fetching all bookings, what do you need? Return the single. You are right. The endpoint returns all bookings, not a single booking detail. You see, this is proof that you yourself, you have to be a good software engineer. Okay. You have to take the time to learn to be a software engineer. If you don't take the time to learn, even AI can't help you. I need to either create a dedicated endpoint for fetching a single booking or filter the results from client side more efficiently. Let me fix this by creating a dedicated endpoint for fetching a single booking. Yeah, this is now smarter. I thought it was going to go with this thing of fetching. I mean, like filtering the results. That would be crazy. Okay. Says I'll add a new endpoint to fetch a single booking by ID and update the front end to use it. Let's go to the backend first. I want to see if what it has done. For some reason, I always forget to git ignore these log files. Let me go to admin.py. Okay, yeah, it's supposed to be here. This is okay. So now you see we have get all bookings and now we have get booking by ID. Looking at this again, it helps me appreciate how Django names things. Okay. Maybe because I've done Django for some time, I wouldn't name this get booking by ID. And I'm starting to think I need to do a research on how people name things in FastAPI. Like, this is my first project I'm building using FastAPI, and I'm starting to wonder, there should be a way things are named, like a way of naming things, okay, in the FastAPI community. So let's see, we have the booking /ID response model, admin booking response. It is a get, okay, get booking by ID, takes in the booking ID, okay. We know it knows this is a path parameter, and then session as a dependency, okay, for the database session. Then you have a simple log, okay, get booking by ID. We don't need this comment, okay. Then actually in the Django world, okay, this, for example, you've seen me doing this very many times, haven't you? In the code base, so many times. So I would put it in something like call a selector. Maybe later I want to optimize, okay, so that we have like a class, not a class, but a file, a Python module having functions that do things like this, okay, so that we just call that function here, than having to write this code everywhere. So if not booking, says booking not found with a log. Says response, admin booking response. We saw this last time when we were creating the get all bookings endpoint. So it passes the booking ID, the flight order ID, the status, created ad, ticket URL, the user, Amadeus response. In case of any exception, it raises it. Where would we have okay, let me just leave that. but there's a better way of handling this. Okay. Then here 500. There's a better way of handling this. Okay. For now, I want it to work. I'll just skip. So with this, I expect that on the front end, it has used it. So let's go to, in your opinion, does AI, I kind of feel like AI generates code faster, but I end up having longer reviews. Where is, I mean, the backend? I need to go to front end. What is happening? Guys, did they click keep or undo? Are you seeing this? Did I click on keep or undo? I've lost everything. I think I clicked on undo. It's okay. The perk of AI is that you get to quickly regenerate your code. I'm looking for something. What is that line? I guess this stays. Okay. Then there's this view details also stays. I accidentally removed the front end implementation, recreate and integrate the endpoint. I'm planning on finding of creating like a code reviewer agent. That's like a project maybe I should do one day. Or use tools like CodeRabbit. Hmm. Okay. Check the current state of the admin router. Recreate the front-end booking detail page. Good. The backend endpoint exists now. Recreate the front-end booking detail page. On GitHub, there are actually several pages. Something comes to my mind that have like style guides. Okay. When I'm doing Django, there's a style guide I use, and I like it. It's called, let me say, Hacksoft Django style guide. I've been using it on a project I'm working for a client in Nigeria. This style guide, okay? Maybe there's something for FastAPI. Let me see, Hacksoft. Maybe they also use FastAPI in some of their projects. Hacksoft, FastAPI. They don't have any. It's okay. So let us see. Says admin only access with auth cards, real-time validation, upload, success, auto refresh, responsive, no compilation errors. Are you sure? So it says that front-end implementation. Okay, let us look at it practically. Okay, I want to see what other things remain. Okay, now it's the change. This is what I wanted. Okay, this is now makes sense. Okay, this makes sense. What else? All is okay. Just need to now just need to do what? To prove it. Okay. Has that page been built? But how do you always debug with AI? Okay. How do you always debug? I need some tips. How do you guys debug? So the issue was not rebuilding. Okay, look at that. Okay, so I'm starting to think the issue might actually be from here. Okay, do this, but it's okay. The issue could be actually from one of these here. Okay, how do you debug using AI? Oh, when the page, let's see if it can detect the issue when the page is when view details is clicked, the detail page is loaded, right? Is loaded, but quickly redirects back to the dashboard. I need to, I think, type this clearly. Let's see how genius it can be. The age of AI is going to be interesting. So in your free time, yeah, review the code. Okay, review the code, study it, make it your own. If you prompt like you're doing, prompt what you understand. Okay, that is why you see me always revising. Okay, you see me or revising, not revising, but reviewing the code. So it says the issue was that admin is a function. This one, and including it directly in the dependency array caused React to see it as a new reference on every render. Yeah, that's why I say the issue is going to be with this. Is this. And including it directly in the dependency array causes React to see it as a new reference on every render, triggering infinite re-renders by calling is admin once outside of the use of the effect and storing the Boolean result in user admin. The dependency array now tracks a stable Boolean value instead of a function reference. The page should now load properly without redirecting back to the dashboard when an admin. Let us see. Filter by. You see? So it still has that. Okay. Okay. I want to figure it out by myself. What do you say? Should I continue? Should we try to see if AI can do it, or should I fix it by myself? Okay. Because all you need is this, by the way. Okay. When you come to this page, okay. In fact, this, let me show you something. If I show you something here in the layout, I'm trying to see similar logic. Okay. I want to see something because I'm thinking, what if, in fact, even instead of, it's not the solution, but it's like a clean way of working. Okay, I use this layout of TSX. Okay, having a layout for that particular booking detail. I don't know that in Next that is something. Okay, so I seen this. Okay, I seen this. If not authenticated. Okay, if not token. Router.push admin. This is what is happening. Okay. Because if you think about it, when I click this, okay, I want you to think about how I want to debug. Okay. When I click, okay, so get a booking error, go to the login page, come back here. Okay. Why does it happen? Because of this. Okay. So I want to show you something. What's the easiest way to, even these errors are not needed. I mean, these comments are not needed. I want to find a way of, because this token, I want to do this. Let me comment this out. Okay. I want to show you something. What do you say? You guys are quiet. What do you say? Should I use AI? Should read it back? Who wants to? This way, I'm now forgetting my front end skills. This way, you can actually pause this front end. How do you pause the front end? I want to see what is actually causing there. And what I'm trying to do is this, okay? This is what I'm thinking about, okay? I want, okay, number one, to remove this, okay? To remove this. Actually, it has actually done what I was thinking about, okay? Since we have this, okay? We are doing authentication here, okay? Authentication checks here. We don't need them also this side. This is my reasoning. I don't know what you think, okay? And it looks like actually it has done the same thing. Look at this. It says, by removing duplicate checks, it will now load, since the layout only shows admins. Okay, yeah, that's okay. Because in my mind, I was like, if layout.tsx is doing the authentication for this admin route, I either need one specific for booking at booking ID or keep it, okay? But that's just one way of looking at it. Let me keep. Okay. Even this is not, there's no need for it actually. Okay. There's no need for it. So the redirection still happens. You see? Still happen. Who says the front end is easy? Go to my bookings, that's okay. Book a flight, that's okay. Go to /admin, that is okay. Well, I've already spent an hour here. Dependency. I want to find out what is causing this render. Is it the, okay, this is okay. If the booking ID changes, we can fetch a booking, okay? I think that. Well, I'm looking at the, we actually go to that page, but something happens. Let me do this, okay? Let me do this. I want to, interesting bug. Wasn't this supposed to be simple? Let me see. Here, I'm going to simply take off this. Okay. This is a good first step, okay? So this renders here, okay? Something, which means there's something wrong here, okay? So I'll come back here and put back, okay, I didn't change this, okay? So this is a good first step. Say error, booking not found, no problem, okay? To prove, let us do this. Inspect, and I refresh. This should be the one. Say, I think this says detail not found. Detail not found. So at least we're sure it's coming from the backend. Okay. So if it is not found, what is happening here in the fetch booking. Response status equals to 404, throw new error, booking not found, which is this, okay? And then, but then, what was, we now need to investigate what is wrong with this booking ID, okay? Is it the same that is coming from the dashboard? So I'll come here, I want to see, I see this booking ID, I want to compare it. Is it the same as this? There we go. They are different. Are you seeing? This is the first issue. This ID is different from this ID. They are different. So the question is, where is it picking from that ID? That is what I need to first investigate. So come here. No, remove this. On this page, handle view details, booking.id. Where's the booking? I want to know where this booking is being picked from. Let's collapse this, collapse that, collapse that, collapse that, collapse this, collapse this, collapse this, collapse. It should be this function, okay? And I need to investigate where is the ID coming from, okay? This booking ID. You know that location equals to that. But I want to figure out how to, probably if there's a use effect, okay? There's this one here. I'm going to come here down, okay? And do this console.log fetch bookings data. Refresh. I want to see what's the correct ID. So this is the, so it's in the ID. Okay. So there are two things. This is the flight order ID and this is the booking ID. Okay. The backend, if you go to the backend, to be careful also and be sure what the backend is looking for. The backend is looking for the ID, okay? Booking.id. So let me copy this value to be sure. Copy this, okay? So what we have here is actually the flight order ID, not the booking ID. Just to remind you, see this in the console. This is the flight order ID. Starts with an E. The B thing is a book. This is the actual booking ID. So when I click this, okay, here, this is the actual value. If I paste, okay, I think they're actually identical. Okay, so question should be, why are we not getting? Why is it saying booking not found? That's the challenge. Let me see. Booking not found. I'm thinking. If you have an idea, don't hesitate to speak. What value is being passed? That's my question. So the next thing is to find out, okay, what value is being passed. I'm going to leave. So this has confirmed. I'll remove this line of code. We know what is going on. Here, okay. In this, I need to print the value of this, okay? Booking ID. Maybe come here, console.log, okay? Tab, I expect the booking ID, first of all, to be this, okay? To be this. Save, refresh, inspect. I see. These are the same values, okay? So the question is, why is it, okay? And also, is the endpoint correct? Are you seeing this booking ID here? It's the same ID. Do you realize that? So is it the endpoint which is wrong? Let me check. I might be using a wrong endpoint. Not ticket. Bookings/ID. This is booking/booking ID. That's the same thing. Okay. What am I not seeing? /admin/bookings/booking ID. Okay. Because is it sending null initially? Rohan, good morning. How are you doing? So this is it. Okay. This is it. And if we go to the network tab, Rohan, help a brother. Your brother is here dying with a bug. And this should be a logical bug. Okay. Because look at this. If you go to the dashboard. Hmm. 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 API booking. This is the correct booking ID. So why is it? Or is my logic on the backend wrong? So let's go to the backend. Okay. This. Okay. Is it my annotation? Let me do this. Okay. When we were doing a ticket, okay, look at this. When we were uploading the ticket, okay, we had this get booking by ID, okay, takes in a booking.id, okay. So let me try to do, I want to do something identical, okay, to this. So tickets admin.py, okay. So when you're uploading a ticket, we have this function get booking by ID. If I go to it, where is it? It's right here, okay. Simply does the same logic. Are you seeing this logic? The same thing. If we go to admin.py and I show you this, the same logic, okay? Let me see, select booking, where booking was to. Let me do this, okay? For when selecting a booking, okay? Let me try something. Maybe there's something I'm not seeing here, okay? Because that ID is correct, okay? At least we have seen it is correct, okay? So why would it not be picked, okay? Do I have a catch somewhere? By the way, you may find that maybe there's a catch, probably in the Docker setup. Let me do this. Docker compose down. Maybe this endpoint hasn't yet been picked up, okay? So let me say this is get booking. So get booking. So compose app. First break that. Select booking where booking at I equals that, booking equals to that. But actually all this will has to be that function I've showed you, okay? This will have to be in that function. Starting to wonder. The booking ID is correct. So is it that it has not been picked up? This has not run. Sudo. Any ideas? Who is here to help? Who's here to help? Who's here to save me? Just a quick time check. Need to make sure I work within my bounds today. Because how can you pass the right ID? Okay, because you cannot. It should fail if the booking does not exist in the database. But the fact that you see the booking detail here, it means it exists in the database. Okay, so it was really, really, really off. Maybe this is a sign I should have begun by implementing TDD right from the beginning. All right. Okay, I should have tested this using Postman, okay? Instead of using the UI. There we are. Are you seeing how fake this thing is, guys? So my guess was right. Okay. This is insane. So my guess was right. Oh my god. Coding can drive you crazy. But this is what actually builds you. You have to be very patient sometimes. Let me look at the time again. Let me set an alarm. Otherwise, I won't look at time. One time, I think about 3 weeks ago, I had a live stream for a long time, by the way. And I went to work late. It was crazy. Don't you see, guys? This is now, it's working. So the issue was that we wrote a change, okay? But our Docker setup had not picked it up yet. So everything else is okay. I was wondering, like, I see the booking ID is correct, okay? Why is it telling me booking not found? That was crazy, okay? That was crazy. That's crazy. So Docker has this tendency of catching, okay? Sometimes you have to rebuild for the new changes to be caught up. But again, that's again an issue I have to fix on my own, okay? But yeah, success. This is good success. So you can see the booking ID, the PNR, okay, it has been paid, okay? The customer email, okay? The order ID, it was created, the traveler, okay? This has to be fixed also, this ticket status, no ticket uploaded, upload ticket, okay? Now, yeah, I'm now happy. I was going crazy. I was going crazy, I swear. Like what's going on? Okay. But this is what makes programming very satisfying. So let me close this. Okay. I can remove this. Actually, one of the what you've seen me doing is one of the ways you can debug. When you're debugging, you start eliminating. Okay, using what I call the elimination strategy. Is it this? You eliminate it. Is it this? Could it be this? You eliminate. Could this be this other thing? You eliminate. So yeah, some of these things come from experience. Now at least you know that things can go wrong because maybe we're catching issue. So now with this done, I want to first of all let me see, go back to dashboard. Okay, this is okay. I need to confirm that the PNR here is the same. If I go to view details, okay. What is missing is the flight. I see these flight details here, okay. This information should also be there, okay. So ticket status is still pending. View details, okay? Nothing yet. So I want to open. I don't know if I can open an incognito tab. Okay. New incognito window. Okay. Where I want to log in as on the incognito window, I want to log in as a normal user. Okay. To show you the difference. Come here, log in. One, two, three, four, five, six, ABC hash. Wait. Sometimes when I'm putting a password, I put like 10 hashtags. Okay, so my bookings. So you see it is processing ticket. Okay, so admin has come to their page for uploading the ticket. On this other side, the user, okay, has not. It says processing ticket. I think even here on this booking page, okay, maybe I can best say put that spinner saying processing ticket. It could actually also help. Okay, but no problem. So here we have this message processing ticket. Here, time to upload. Okay, so let's see if it works. So here, in fact, even here, the UI can be improved a little bit. So I'll click on, so you see now upload ticket is disabled. Click on file, okay? File, go to desktop, choose this one here, okay? Then, so see now upload has been enabled, okay? I like this. So I'll click, says could not validate credentials. That's an auth error, okay? An auth error, F401. Okay, the token has expired. Just to show you, click upload. See, and this is happening because I disabled the authentication check. Okay, if I go to show you layout.tsx, okay, I disabled it because there's a bug here. By the way, there's a bug here which I'll fix later. So simply to fix this, I simply click logout, login. Okay, admin. I keep forgetting this admin. So let me do this quickly. Wow, it's a good lesson, and actually I've learned this twice. Okay, this happened the second time, and this error happened with also the upload endpoint. Okay, what you saw me struggling with in the previous video was because of the catch still. Everything was okay, but the container had an old version of the code. Okay, so let's go back. So if you're enjoying this hassle with me, please, I ask you to like the video, share it with people in your network. Make sure you subscribe. Okay, about 80% of you watch consistently. I've discovered that, but are not subscribed. Okay, if out of the 80%, 50 subscribed, you'd find we're over 1K very easily. You find 5,000 people have watched videos, but a few have not subscribed. And I've learned the hard way that subscribing so is kind of like a motivation. So you see the upload ticket is now cool. Okay, it is successful. Ticket uploaded successfully. And now here, like this saying, view ticket. So if I click this, there we are. You can now view the ticket. That's nice. Maybe Rohan, is there a way to automatically build the Docker image when you make changes? There's Rohan, this is what I'll tell you. There's a way to automatically pick up the changes, okay, using Docker volumes, okay. I just have to give time to fix the Docker volume. Let me show you. Compose.yaml, okay. I think this, okay. I think my Docker volume is okay. Probably, okay. I need to, this volume, I mean, API is okay. I think what I need to fix, okay. The FastAPI, I think, has something called, is it reload? Okay. I had disabled it back then, okay. This reload, okay. In case of changes, okay. Because I think the volume is okay. Volumes help us, okay. So volume, this reload maybe can help us always reload in case things are changing. Let us use reload for development, okay? But in production, you shouldn't use this, okay? And also this volume will help us, okay? So I hope this is okay, but if it's not, but I really feel there's something I've not yet done well concerning this volume, okay? I'll need to think just with a fresh mind, okay? But the solution in Rohan is volumes, okay? Volumes, and then you can have this reload. Let us, but you're going to see it going crazy because it what? When you do reload, it's going to constantly like, can I call it like, I seeing this? It's keeping on, see, it's now watching files, okay? And it's keeping on loading. Sometimes when you want to see a log statement, by the time you come to it, it has gone, it has disappeared, okay? That's why I don't like doing this reload. I wanted to rely on only the backend, this backend volume, but it's okay. But that's one way you can do it, okay? So what am I looking at? Okay, so now we see that the admin has uploaded the ticket for this booking for this user. Let us go to the user, okay? So here the user, if I refresh, okay, you see, now we have the download ticket. If I go to view details, you see download ticket. So this user's ticket has been uploaded successfully, okay? So you can now download a ticket. Isn't that nice? Okay, so I also want to refresh this page. I want to see what happens. If I refresh this page, okay, this is good. See the ticket has been uploaded, okay? And of course, when you click view ticket, you can view the ticket. Also, this has been disabled. I want to try something, okay? I don't know if I can get, say, air flight ticket. I want to get like a sample image, okay? Because this is how they look like. Save image as. I want to change it to this. Hit upload ticket. Ticket uploaded successfully. Okay. You upload the ticket. You see, that's the ticket. If we come to the user, okay, download ticket. So you see, it's still showing the old one. Okay. So we need to be able to change. And now you understand why I did this. Okay. Because I knew that this is something, let's say an easy bug to exist. Go to view details, download ticket. Okay, here it has update, it has changed. Okay, but on this other side, my bookings, download ticket, this one has not changed. Okay, I need to investigate why this is not what URL this is. Okay, why it is keeping that old one. But here, download, you see, we have the new one, which also should be the same issue with this. Okay, so yeah, not bad. This is good for now. Actually, it's even on the admin dashboard. We see we have now ready, and we have view ticket. So if I click this, there it is, the user's ticket. Nice. Click view ticket. You see the ticket. View details, loads, view ticket. There. You see the ticket. So I'm now starting. Of course, this guy has no bookings of their own. I'm starting to think between uh between this, okay? Should it remain download ticket or should it be view ticket? Okay. But I think it should be download, okay? Should be download. All right. Let me just say commit this all, commit this feature for both the backend and front end. So make sure when you're watching, don't assume you understand the things, okay? Don't assume you understand the things. Watching it is not enough. Make sure you go through the code, okay? You might see me rushing through the code, but it's because I have done this for some time, okay? And I'm comfortable, okay? So make sure you look at every line of code, okay? So let me see. What commit message is it given? Admin ticket upload functionality, backend changes, add ticket, endpoint, add admin, update ticket, CRUD operation. This is not entirely true. Integrate Cloudinary, okay. Add Cloudinary package to dependencies, front-end changes, create booking detail page, add file. Without AI, that would have taken long, okay, to generate this, correct this code. Shared admin, update admin dashboard to not read the code, but to design, okay. I just like AI because of the design. I don't like to, or to even to pay anybody to do the designs for this project, unless when it first makes money. Update admin dashboard to use shared. No need for this. Fix booking detail navigation to use not this. Features admin can upload ticket. Support PDF, real-time upload progress and status. View tickets were secure. Hey, wait. I've rushed. I have rushed. The number of things I need to delete. Okay, they're not there. I thought they were log files. Wow. I've lost. I should have copied it. Okay, now I want to push it for you. It was trying to use pre-commit. I think I'll hit that. Okay. Git push. Wait. What is happening? Are you seeing this? See this. Look at this. Let me just do it myself, okay? Because you see, some files actually not. They're not. So git add, git commit, minus amend, minus no edit. Okay. Did you forget to activate your virtual environment? Okay, let me just do it. Source, backend, venv, bin, activate, clear, then run that. Okay, that's okay. Git push, public, minus mirror. Okay, so yeah, I've pushed the code. You can check it. Okay. But I want to do one more thing. Okay. Let's give it maybe context only. Check the front end. So the buttons should download the ticket, not view the ticket. Thus it will figure out what I'm talking about. So, because this I wanted to download, okay? I feel like maybe later before the next stream, I want to prompt my way into a better user interface here. Okay. There's some things that I'm missing here. What else? Yeah, actually we're getting close to the end. Once you've uploaded the ticket, you have your customer happy. Maybe another thing I could maybe add is sending an email. Okay, when a ticket has been uploaded, they should receive an email. So we keep and see view ticket. So here you see download ticket. If I click, it doesn't. Okay. What is happening? Oh, actually, it replaced. Okay, it replaced the page. Do you realize that? See this? It replaced the page. Okay, no worries. That is something I will do by myself. Okay, I'll fix it by myself. Let me undo. Yeah, it replaced it. So if I get back here, so actually in HTML, okay, let me show you something. HTML, what I'm going to use, HTML download attribute. Okay, I need to time 8. Let me show you this quickly. See, in HTML is a download attribute. Okay, on an anchor tag. You see, simply say download. Question: did it actually add it? It didn't. Are you seeing? It didn't. So if I do this, if I add it, okay, say download. Okay, just like this, it will be true. Okay, say download. Okay, save. Come here, refresh. If I click, not yet. Simply just replacing the page. And I can see it as actually, okay, no, do you know it opened a new tab, okay? But it did not download it. No problem. I'm going to investigate that. I don't want to make this any longer, okay? I am glad for the bugs I faced today. It has helped me to think about a few things that I need to always consider when building actually containerized applications. Yeah, so number of things I'm going to do that you will see, okay, when I push the code is that I want this page to have more information, okay, like the ticket information. This page, this should be designed better, okay. Also, what else comes to mind? What comes to mind? What comes to mind? Yeah, the download. This okay. This should from VTicket should be download. Okay, maybe VTicket can remain. Okay, but for the user it should be download, not view. Okay. I'm also thinking of maybe adjusting the UI here a little bit. Okay, adjusting it a little bit. Yeah. Then yeah, look out for the next announcement on what we're going to do next concerning this application. The MVP is very, very close. We're almost there. So thank you for learning with me, building with me, and giving me company. Okay. I hope you learned something, okay, from my mistakes, from my successes. And this is what I want to show people, okay, that you can actually build anything. And when you fail, you can always get your way out of it. Sometimes it needs a little bit of patience. So bye for now.